Hey guys, alright, so I decided to do a little video and show you guys my paint pens and me working on my green jacket that I found, and I'm making it into a Faith First Farm and Homestead jacket. So I don't really know where to put my phone right now. I mean, I'll try to angle it to where you guys can see me working on it a little bit. I'll show you guys.
Watching me, making sure that I got rid of all of him. He was satisfied.
Like, I'll pause it and I'll show you guys how it's coming. The word Faith I always do in blue. Faith First Farm and Homestead colors are, and always will be, blue, purple, green, orange, and red. Sounds crazy, but very colorful, and they're just, those colors, like, they've always kind of just made me happy, and I don't know, they're joyful colors, I guess, for me. What?
I think I am gonna go ahead and take a bath.
That's fine. Just make sure you clean the tub out after you get done, too.
Okay. But I got to...
I can't move right now. I've got my phone right there, and I can't move at the moment.
I'll use the water from the tub then.
Huh?
I'll use the tub, the sink in the kitchen, or the sink in here to fill the tub.
Whatever.
Hey. Hey. You alright?
Yeah, so what I do is I outline my letters, or I draw my letters, and I do bubble letters, and then I color them in, and then I outline them in black. And these paint pens have, I can show you. There we go. This is a brush tip. See that? And the other side is basically like a real thick marker pen tip. So I can get it in the camera. Yeah, see that? And the marker pen tip is the one that I use to actually draw the letters.
She never told you the ring was missing? I hate that this happened to her. It happened to both of you, Hawks. Maybe. But I wasn't the one who moved down. So I went through case files.
Okay, I'm working on the A.
You couldn't find any reports of jewelry theft.
After I get the letters drawn, I color them in. I draw them with the broad marker pen tip. Marker tip.
You can track down what they have to say. Also have flag check pawn shops. See if Trade Fager pawned anything between 1999 and 2000.
Don't leave the water running while you're getting stuff, because you're going to run your hot water out quicker.
Between the victims then and now, they all took the subway and the glass and guitar, puts them in Eleanor's apartment. Hey guys.
Yeah, I draw the letters with the broad marker pen tip, and then I color them in with the brush tip. And then I'm going to outline them. I'll probably outline, when I outline them in black, I will probably outline them with the brush tip, because that tip you can draw thinner lines. And I kind of really like that animated look on the lettering and stuff with Faith First. I just think it looks really cool.
Told you to run this sample. Sheldon, you knew the sample didn't meet FBI protocol or this lab's standards. It could give you a false lead. We could end up bringing in someone completely innocent. These results are circumstantial at best. And then you go and have Adam run the DNA anyway? I removed you from this case because you're personally connected to it. What were you thinking? thinking?
Mac, Colin Clark was in possession of a rape victim's necklace. His DNA on Eleanor's blouse proves he was near or on her body. He could be our killer and the rapist from 8 years ago.
I realize that the evidence is circumstantial. But couldn't we still bring Colin in?
If we bring Colin in based on the results, we don't have anything else to throw at him to get a confession. He could lawyer up, leave town.
See, what do you want me to do? Just ignore the fact that Colin Sweat is on a murder victim's clothes?
The reason we follow FBI DNA protocol is to ensure an unquestionable conviction.
So we sit in here waiting for that perfect scientific connection while Colin could be out there raping and killing another innocent victim. I don't know about you, Mac, but I can't live with that.
Mac,
Look, don't try to...
I'm not. Hawk should have followed proper protocol, but he stepped over the line because somebody he loved got hurt by this guy.
Oh, come on. You know I know that.
I know. Just I want you to hold on a second. You gotta realize that people can't just turn off their emotions when something horrible happens.
That's exactly why I pulled him off his case.
Sorry, I don't mean to have dead space. I'm just trying to get this lettering colored in here.
I'm just so happy.
I got my arm right in the way so you guys can't even see anything. I'm so sorry, you guys.
I can't
I mean, you can't really see anything. I mean, I'm trying to hold the material, the fabric down so I can
RSV can change everything suddenly.
get them colored in real quick.
Although severe RSV is rare, RSV is the leading cause of hospitalization in babies.
Just want you guys to see, you know, what I do.
Protect your baby from RSV with Faith Fortis. Faith Fortis is a prescription medicine used to help
So that's the word faith.
babies caused by RSV.
Took me about
Born during or entering their first RSV
5 minutes probably to do that one. The one thing I really like about these markers, these pens, is that they're numbered. So you always know where to put them in the box when you put them back. I like that. I really, really like that. Alright, so black. Get my black pen out and the brush tip. And we'll see how this works.
The most common side effects include rash and pain, swelling, or hardness at their injection site. Ask your baby's doctor about Faith Fortis today. Faith Fortis, before RSV.
Oh yeah, this worked really well. I like this a lot.
What are you doing here? I'm off this case.
He's not worth it. Come on, take a walk. Come on.
We have his DNA.
What if we ran with that? Went in there and arrested Colin right now. What's going to happen when this case goes to court? All the defense attorney would have to do is ask if your testing methods were in line with FBI protocol. Yes or no? Yes or no, Sean?
No.
There. Alright, now I will show you what this looks like.
He killed Eleanor Ravel and raped Kara. What he did to her. It broke me. Okay, I can fix the cuts and bruises, but I couldn't change what happened, and I tried, Mac. I tried. I retraced her steps. I looked up every guy.
This isn't working very well.
Wouldn't even let her take a
Maybe what I should do is pick up my phone and show you. Alright.
retribution. Justice obsession. What was I doing? What was I proving?
Trying to handle him, boss.
No. I was trying
See?
to avoid it.
That's what it looks like when I get done with that part. Alright.
She tried to reach out.
So,
When she got
I'm going to pause this for a bit, and I'm going to work on some more of it, and then I'll show you guys that. Alright, so I'm...
It's really bold over there.
What was I going to say?
I don't
Never
know.
mind. I'm still getting used to these pens. I made the letters a little too big on the word first, so I'm going to have to go with... I'm going to have to do farm and... I have to do farm here and right there, and then homestead at the bottom. Which is going to be a little different, but... And the word farm is always in green. And I'm going to go with a brighter green and try not to make them so big this time. I will be right back.
Every employee
Alright, so, done with the word farm.
When was the last time you saw your husband? Yesterday at breakfast. He was taking your business.
It looks pretty cool. I used the lighter green. Faith First Farm. And I'm going to do the word and. Just going to let this run while I'm doing it. And that's done in orange. Always do the word and. Or I usually do the little symbol and. Sometimes the word in orange. It's the.
Who might have wanted to hurt your husband? No. Vince was a great guy. Everyone admired him. Did he owe anybody money or have a drug problem or a
That's the
gambling habit?
marker tip.
I'm sorry, but if you knew him, you'd know how ridiculous your questions are. Okay, thank you so much. Please give us a call if you remember
I'm just
anything
doing the letters for the word and.
There was one thing. I don't see how it could be related, but yesterday when I came home from work, someone was lurking on our roof. I saw the shadows through the skylights there. Looked like two people. I heard them talking, creeping around. It was kind of scary. What time was this? Around 4. I knocked on my neighbor's door.
It's not very hard here. It's got the 3 letters. Like I said, I usually try to do the bubble letters. Any other lettering just hasn't really worked very well. It hasn't turned out very well.
Yeah, this will be the Nelson's apartment right here. Here we go. This is the blood the neighbor was talking about.
Just coloring in the letters real quick. Obviously, the more letters there are in a word, the longer it's going to take me to paint.
There's no Thursday night business classes at NYU or any of its extension schools, and there's no Vince Nelson registered with them, period.
Nelson was lying to his wife.
He also withdrew $200 from an ATM on the Upper West Side the night he was killed.
And he had something going on the side. Confiscated his computer, bank records, credit card statements. I want to know what else he was hiding. What are you working on?
The blood we found on Nelson's roof. I thought whoever was up there could be connected to the case, but it isn't human. Take a look.
Cells on nuclei. Looks like some kind of animal.
It's a very large animal with claws and scales. The blood comes from an alligator neck.
I am trying to make sure that it's painted real good. Now, I'm going to try to see if I can find something to seal this paint in on my shirts that I sell and jackets and stuff. So they don't have to be touched up. I have yet to find that. Got the N colored. Working on the D. Use my arm while I color in the D.
It's here at Secrets. Love becomes something that much more. more breathtaking. And more recent. That's all we need. It's here, and the all-consuming, life-giving, full-body physiological drug. Just please.
Alright,
More where love is.
that colored in. I'll outline it real quick.
Secrets, resorts, and spas.
This was number 9, so I'll put this back in here. Ah, they have a tendency to lean. Trying to keep them from doing that. Get number 3 out, which is my black.
July version.
More like the bloody dead version.
I used to play Mr. Potato Head as a boy. I would time myself, see how long it took to assemble him. Some would say I was obsessed.
You? Obsessed? No.
I found this stuck in a patch of dried blood on Nelson's torso.
Looks like some kind of jewelry.
That's an acupressure magnet. You put it on the meridian of the ear to quit smoking. My mom tried everything.
I'm almost certain it didn't belong to the Vic. His lungs were pink as a baby's. Alas, his spine was not in such pristine condition.
The same marks as on the flesh. It looks like some sort of thermal burn on the bone.
Kinetic energy, whatever the killer used to dismember the body, was starting to heat up.
So he must have dismembered the torso last. That explains why I only found burns there.
I also discovered a trace in the victim's chest hair.
Looks like sawdust.
Sawdust between the
I'll show you the word and then I'm going to pause it to work on the word homestead. Because that one's going to take me a minute because it's a longer word. Alright, here we go. This is the word and, you guys. Faith First Farm and then I will work on the word homestead and I will be right back. Alright, I'm almost half done with the word homestead. I decided to put the video back on for a second because I don't want it to cut out on me. I'd be upset. I'm trying to work on this as fast as I can without ruining it. I'm also trying to keep the fabric tight because it colors better, like it paints better if the fabric is tight.
It's a murder investigation, smart guy. Everything matters.
I didn't kill him.
Talk about this downtown.
I'm in the middle of practice.
Practice can wait.
Am I under arrest or something?
Look, Todd, do you have any street clothes you can change into? We just want to talk to you.
Yeah, in the locker room.
Let's go.
Let's go. My hand, man. No.
Better get him out of here.
Have fun. I want to talk to you about the email Coach Nelson sent you.
Okay.
The day he was murdered. Hey, Tom. Look, I know
Working
you
on the
Nelson's
letter
email and everything you
S
want
on the
to
word homestead.
It's our fault.
Was there someone else involved?
Wasn't supposed to.
You talking about Vince Nelson's murder?
Can I go or what?
Tom, your coach was murdered. Now tell me, what do I got to do to get your attention here? Hey. I need an ambulance in here. Give me an ambulance.
Still have moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms after taking a medication like Humira or Remicade? Put them in check with Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
Yeah, I think it's taking a lot of red,
I got lasting remission with Rinvoq.
which makes sense.
In remission, even at nearly 2 years.
The problem with using these paint pens is that it takes a lot to do this.
Lasting remission.
And visibly reduced damage. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart
I think I'm definitely going to compare this against using my actual paints and brush painting them.
With Rinvoq, ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
The kids, they got Santa. Michael, gifts for adults. I give holiday instant.
I mean, now granted, I can keep the paint pens around.
Yeah.
But it's taken quite a bit. Alright, I'm on the letter E. I want to try that spray. I would actually like that for Christmas, but Meyer is out of it right now. Tell Aaron to get me some for Christmas.
Which one is it?
The Sprite Zero Cranberry. I already checked on the Meyer app. They're out.
Fractured ribs. That could have happened when Flack was performing CPR. What about this abrasion? Based on the lack of subdermal bruising, it occurred moments before death.
He's saying Flack hit him.
Mac, I'll know more when I open them up. They'll complete my examination. I did a preliminary tox screen for heroin, cocaine, PCP, methamphetamine, marijuana, and alcohol.
Alright, I'm on the letter A.
Gotta kill this boy. Find out what did. Now, when you and Detective Flack first approached Todd Fleming, he was at wrestling practice, correct?
That's correct.
And what was his demeanor?
It was fine.
So the kid's calm, perfectly healthy. He agrees to take a ride with you down to the station house. He's calm when you walk him through the precinct. He's calm when you bring him in the interrogation room. And in less than 5 minutes, he suddenly becomes agitated, has to be subdued. And now he's dead.
That's exactly what happened. If I knew why, I wouldn't be sitting here with you.
Did you notice any injuries when you picked Fleming up? Or bruises?
No.
Was Detective Flack ever alone with him? In the car, maybe?
I drove. Detective Flack sat in the back with Mr. Fleming. We were together the entire time.
What about at the school? Fleming was in his street clothes at the time of his death. I'm assuming he changed somewhere.
In the locker room.
Who accompanied him there?
Detective Flack.
Detective Flack. Doesn't look good. Until you hear different, I'm placing you on modified assignment. As soon as we're done here, you can surrender your gun and your shield to the lieutenant downstairs.
Whatever happened to giving the guy the benefit of the doubt? Take a look at my personnel folder. Not one civilian complaint, not one allegation of excessive force, nothing. Now, come on, that's gotta count for
Alright,
something.
come on. Just finishing up the letter D, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to create dead space.
Look, Detective Flack did everything by the book. The guy's a total professional.
Unlike your relationship with him, which I understand is less than professional.
Not only is that none of your business, but it has nothing to do with Todd Fleming's death.
Alright. So, here we go. I'm going to outline it real quick. And then I'll show you. I'm not going to do any of the picture on the actual video because it's just it's taken too long for that.
How do they know we're seeing each other? Internal affairs. I thought we were trying to keep this thing quiet. I didn't say anything to anyone. That only leaves you.
People talk, they make assumptions.
Because of those assumptions now, my word doesn't mean squat with IA.
Oh, Jess, I'm sorry. But I got bigger things to worry about right now than squad room gossip.
Detective Angel's work in this case until IA is finished with their inquiry.
Inquiry? Is that what they're calling it?
They can't possibly think that Flack is responsible for Todd Fleming's death. He is so by the book. He doesn't even swear.
None of us are happy about this. In the meantime, IA's got a job to do, and so do we.
All right, well, Fleming's been ruled out as a suspect in Coach Nelson's death. According to his mother, he was taking an SAT prep class at the time of Vince Nelson's murder. Police confirm that.
Still working on the sawdust that based on extracted hydrocarbons. I've narrowed it down to 3 families.
Good. Stay with it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't so lucky with the Christmas wrapping paper. It's manufactured in China and mass marketed to department stores all
Alright,
over the
I'm
US.
almost done on the outline, you guys. Just wanted you guys to see, you know, me kind of at work on doing the Faith First Farm and Homestead on a jacket. And yes, this is my jacket. My old green one that I actually thought I lost. I found it yesterday, and I was ecstatically happy because I really wanted this jacket back. I also really wanted to make this into a Faith First Farm jacket.
This particle was deposited when it was already dry,
which means it could have come from our killer.
Alright. Got the D done. There we go. Faith First Farm and Homestead. Pretty cool, you guys. Now I will be adding more, like, to the picture itself. I'll probably do the picture on the other side of the jacket, or part of it, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a big picture on the back of it. You know, like with the cabin and the barn and the garden. And you know, that, grow food, eat healthy, you know. So, anyway, but I want to show this to you, and then I'll probably just go ahead and just upload this video, and there it is, Faith First Farm and Homestead, you guys. So, anyway, and I'm going to add probably add some, like, little veggies or something on the Faith First Farm part. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I will definitely see you guys, on the next video. I have tomorrow off. I gotta show you guys something. There is part of Chloe's goodies that she's doing. Those are Oreo Christmas ornaments. Well, no, not to hang on your tree. Oreo cookies made to look like Christmas ornaments. And the little toppers are mini Reese's peanut butter cups. Obviously, they're part of Chloe's candy box treats. So, anyway, and yes, I am doing my candy boxes this year, and I still haven't gotten anything from anybody else on whether or not anyone wants anything. And I mean, it's running out of time, guys. If you want a gift box, let me know, because I'm running out of time. And like, we're limited on money, running out of time. I need to know if I need those extra gift boxes. Anyway, I will get off from here, and I will upload this video, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will more than likely be tomorrow, because, again, I have tomorrow off, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.